You're not afraid, because when you're walking in dominion, it says we have authority, right? So we have authority. That means we have a power over it. We're like a law enforcement over our own body. We have our own weapons, our own artillery in our mind. We can make it up however way we want it. God doesn't say we have to have all these stipulations in there. He just says we have it. And he tells us the 15 verses that's in the Bible that tells us what kind of things it gets us to do. And when you use this for your own self, then you become a shining example of what God's really developed for you to do in your life. And it's simple, but people want to complicate it because they want you to go to church, they want you to be a greeter, and they got all these jobs for you, right? But if you can study your Bible and study those verses, right away you got new information sneaking into your brain. And you start getting this dominion, you start doing your own training at home. All the great athletes, all the stars, do training at home. They do training after hours. They have different diets of food they eat. They watch what words come out of their mouth. Because what words come out of their mouth molds who you end up being. And the one thing I can tell you guys, the best thing is, do not walk in fear. If you're afraid of something, you got to tell that brain, man, hey, God, please help me. I know there's some fears coming. I don't want to walk it anymore. What do you want to do, John? I want to walk in dominion. Have you been studying it? Yeah, I've been reading those scriptures. And the next thing I know, I go to that meeting, I go to the situation, I go in there in a calm state of mind, I'm going over these different situations, and these ideas start to flow out. You get a brief opportunity for those great ideas to come through, and if you don't use it when that idea comes through, it's already gone, it's already left you behind. One thing, I work with a lot of amateur fighters, and I work with some UFC fighters for a couple of years, and when the guys that are mad and all busting out, well, they gas out. If he doesn't knock the guy out in the first round, that guy's done. He can barely make it out to just go up for the second round. They're taking him away in an ambulance. And the guy that's the most calm guy, he's just chilling. He's got his headphones on. He's bumping into whatever he's doing. He goes out there. He destroys the other people. And even when he gets hit, when you see his face, because I got to sit ringside, and they got him all gassed and stuff, and the guy's just calm. He's making a plan. His coaches are talking to him, and he's going through the pain. So when you want to make diamonds, they take coal and stuff, and they put it underneath a lot of pressure to make the diamond. So I'm here to tell you today, no matter what happens to you, if it's good or bad or indifferent or you're not sure what it is, that's what the pressure is. And when you can live under that pressure, that's going to make you all into diamonds. And diamonds, it's like championship, man. People see diamonds, oh, where'd you get that? Oh, that's what I'm made out of. You make yourself physically and spiritually and truly, your body's just, you're made up of that, I helped a guy that had a heart transplant, and he left the hospital after 7 months in Sharp Hospital. Patient number 634, I think. And he was there 7 months, got a heart of a 21-year-old man. But after they get the heart, they cut you open, they put the heart in there, they send you out, right? Well, he can't walk, he's hobbling around, his legs have no power, and they go, well, we'll do some tests in a few months. But basically, he went from one bed to the bed at home. So he heard about me, and I started working on his body. I'd never done a heart transplant person. But I just launched in, okay, well, you got a body like everybody else. The only difference is there's no electrical hookups to his heart. So what you got to do is you got to physically warm his heart up. So you get him on a treadmill or a Stairmaster, have him walk up and down the street a little bit, have him do some deep breathing. After about 7 or 8 minutes, his heart's warm. I put this guy through all kinds of routines. So who hits me up? C.T. Fletcher. He had a heart transplant. He goes, why didn't I follow you before, John? I don't know, man. We're chatting on the Instagram thing. And some guy calls me up from Signal Hill where he lives. And he goes, hey man, what's my pops doing following your white ass? And I says, why don't you call CT and ask him what he's doing following my white ass? And I hung up on the guy. I never heard from him again. I got authority in a situation because of my training and my obsession with healing people's physical injuries, that I had a top guy that has like 2-point-something million followers follow him, talk with me, want to have interaction with me. And I got to go to a conference at San Diego Fit. I had a conference at the Fit Expo at the convention center. I got to go meet the man and his son Samson. And I got to chop it up a little bit. And all these people were lined up all around the building holding on these posters and stuff. And I'm looking at him, and this lady walks up. Who are you? So I'm Sadler. She said, well, you get your Sadler ass out of here. You see all these people lined up? You can't just come to the front of the line. So by being in this dominion for several years before this happened, I'm already walking to the front of the line. I'm not asking permission. I'm already in the front. I'm already up with the pastor, 700 people around, whatever, they're half are leaving. I'm already working in the pastor. I told him, I don't care if you're sweating. If you want help with your body, I'll help you with your body. So that's some of the little brief things that Dominion's given over me. Do you anybody know who Tim Bradley is? He's a 5-time world champion boxer. So I met him, and his daughters both have knee pain from playing soccer. They went to all the top orthopedic people in San Diego. Oh, well, your daughters have to wear a brace. They have to wear a cast. They can't play. So the other kids that aren't as good, they get advanced because the better ones are injured. So he came to see me, and the first time I actually went to his house. He goes, oh, you know why you're in my house, John? I said, yes, sir, I do. I made him wait, see? And then I made him ask. He goes, why? Because we both believe in God, sir. And he goes, good answer. Get to work on my daughters. So some time goes by, a year or so, I'm working on them. The girls are running faster. So there's a guy named Les Spellman that trains professional athletes in running. He's those girls' coach. He goes, these girls are running faster. What'd you do? He calls me Angel Hands, Mr. Bradley. He goes, I'm going to bring the guy out to see you. Because Tim always wants to do something with me because I helped his daughters. He goes, I could give you money, but I want to do something to uplift your life, John. I'm going to take you out and introduce you to the top speed training guy that everybody comes to from everywhere, from different countries, to see that guy, Les Spellman. So I worked on him right away. I knew he had a problem with his hip. He had a problem with his hip, and his thigh was groin. It had lifted up some. And I fixed that man up in about 15 minutes. It made like a little pop noise. He goes, oh, your elbow slipped. And then right away, Mr. Bradley, no, sir, his elbow didn't slip. That was your body moving. And then he gets up, and he's going like this, and he's going, it doesn't hurt anymore. Okay, now you know what I do, sir. And I tried to give him a card. I don't want your card. I want your phone number. This is about 4 or 5 months ago, but he put my phone number in his phone. He didn't want the card, he wanted the phone number. So that just advances you to another level. So people will appreciate you. I wanted a check, I wanted an extra couple thousand or something, right? But having that connection now, he said the best thing that will happen for you, Sadler, is a high-level athlete will pick you up and you'll just travel with that athlete. You can't get to see that guy unless you pay $500 and fill out a bunch of online forms, and he puts you through some coaching and sees what you need to do. So just to talk to that guy costs you $500, see? So I'm wondering when I'm driving home, wow, how did I get here? I think, well, God gave me dominion. God had me stand up straight. God had me talk with authority about the subjects I know about. And so whatever your main goal, whatever your main subject is, when you're on that football field, if you're distracted, you already know what's going to happen. And then what happens to some guys is they think about, oh man, I messed up that play. Man, that's already 3 plays have already gone by. The coach has gone losing his voice trying to yell at you, but you're still stuck with that 3rd play where you made a mistake. Once that play is passed, somebody's in the past, you guys already know we can't fix it, right? What can you actually do after that happens? Because you want to raise your game up a little bit, right? So execute at a higher level. So when you want authority, you always want to go higher. When you're down lower, that's where the devil is in the pits down there and stuff like that, you know. And like you're in the middle on the flat ground, that's like a purgatory or something, you know, whatever. Like I call when you're walking forward, you're moving forward. It's like your body's going forward, like the car's in drive. The car's got forward momentum. When you're sitting down, the car's in neutral. It's just idling, right? So you're laying on your back, you're in reverse, you're pushing down into the ground. So when people work on people, they have them on their back or their stomach and they're pushing them into the table. Well, they never get better because they're pushing them in the table. So I do all my work with people on their side, so when I push the muscles around, it has a place to go. So who's got the most injured part of their body with something going on with their body?
I got a back issue. It hasn't been bothering me lately.
Okay. And where was it hurting?
It kind of like shot down the whole leg.
Shut down your leg a little bit? Did it feel like it was going to give out a little bit, like a sciatica, or?
Yeah.
And was it the left or the right side?
My left side.
Okay. You want to come up here and do a little demonstration? If you want to see where someone's body's doing, here's a test. So I want you to march in place like this for me, face me, and I want you to close your eyes for 1 minute. And if you peek, it just ruins the whole thing. So you got to. You're doing great.
You said a minute?
Yeah. I got you, man. You're doing great. No peeking, man.
And eyes are closed.
Yeah.
The longest minute of my life.
Well, come on, man. Give me 15 more seconds. Anybody can do 15 seconds, right? Okay, you can stop right there and open your eyes. So you know you started back there, right?
Yeah.
So you know what that means when you're marching directly forward? That your hips are tight. It means you're walking, I'm going to over-exaggerate, right? It means you're walking like this. So when you're going to go tackle somebody or run down the field and you're going like this inside your body, you're not going to get too much power, right? But if your butt's back a little bit and you're driving forward, you're going to get a lot of power. And then when he was marching, his feet started getting close together. That means the adductors on the inside of the thighs, they're tight, and their job is to pull the muscles together. It controls your balance and your alignment. So you're trying to do a fast movement, and you're out of balance, and you're out of alignment, and you're figuring out why. Well, because you have tight muscles. So could I work on you for about 2 or 3 minutes and show you? Okay, lay on your left side. If the coach's permission, I team you guys up and teach you how to work on each other so you don't need me all the time. So I'm going to go right here, and I put my elbow right here, right below that, and there's supposed to be like a little cavity. There's supposed to be like a little dip in there, and there's no dip. There's a little bump right there. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So that little bump right there is causing his hips to be stuck forward. And so putting this pressure in there, and I'm rocking it around a little bit and pulsing on it a little bit, and now I feel it going all the way down his leg, going down his IT band. So it's like super tight. So if your hips can't go forward and back, and you have to make split-second decisions, and your body can't, you're telling your body to do it, but your body's not doing it, it's not your fault. It's you have tight muscles. So I'm just pulsing that. You doing okay still?
Yeah.
I'm going to move back a little bit further and come back to that one area. Now, see, we have just a little bit of space. And that's all you want to do is you're good, because this has been going on for years in his life, and no one ever said anything to him. So we're just putting some pressure. Like you can have physical permission from somebody, hey, I want to talk to you, and they start talking. It doesn't mean you have to say anything. But when you want a physical permission from someone's body, I put my hand on there, I waited for a little while, I waited till it moved a little tiny bit, like a fingernail thickness. As soon as it moved a little bit, that meant that I could move. So you have like mental permission, physical permission, and they all may seem like they don't mean very much at all, but in the last 18 years, it's totally excelled my life and gave me a whole new life. I don't know what's going to happen, but the phone always rings and someone always calls me. See right there, we're making a little bit of a gap in there now?
Yeah.
So now that we can feel that it's tight right there on that side, we're going to come over here. You can see right there. And we're going to get his IT band from the side right here.
Size sensitive. I got a bruise there.
Okay, so we'll go right. Is that a bruise there too?
The whole leg's kind of cooked.
Okay, so we'll just go easy. Can we go easy like this?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you guys think if the muscle's going long ways and I'm going crossways like this? What do you think that would do? What do you lose when you get an injury? You lose blood flow, right? Mm-hmm. And you lose circulation, right?
Yeah.
So when you go side, it's called cross fiber work. When you go across the fibers, you're creating blood flow and circulation, and you're creating it immediately.
Yeah.
So you can see how it's moving a little bit now. So if you got a bruise or an injury, you just work around it. You put less pressure. And so now right away, we're getting more healing going to happen because we went across the fibers and not with the fibers. If you ever go to a Bodyworks school, they tell you to go from his knee right here and work up to his hip. What do you think that's going to do for him? They're going to go from a smaller muscle and work up to a bigger muscle. They're going to destroy the man. Let's go to the other side now. And that's what the big difference is. I found out for myself what was working and what didn't work. And so I became, now this side's tighter because see his knee won't go down to the mat. The other side he fell right down. Did you notice that? Oh man, what's up right there?
It's all bad.
So see the side before, there wasn't too much going on some, but now we got a big problem right here. And we're just looking, when he laid on the other side, the other knee went right to the mat. He had no problem at all going to the mat. Now he's what, 4 or 5 inches off the mat? This bad boy is tight. So when he's trying to run, and even though the coach is telling him to do stuff, and he's getting frustrated because his body can't complete the task. His body can't physically do it. Because someone didn't show him that the muscle's in the wrong spot until Sadler came today. And I've been doing this for athletes, it's like I said, for 18 years now. And when you rock it around, move these around, loosen this up, 8-pound medicine balls and lacrosse balls are your best friends. But when you have a knot, and you have a twist, Just like you see, if you have anyone has a little sister and the mom's braiding the hair, you get like 3 strands and they braid it.
Yeah.
So what he's got like here is that braid in there, but it's been in there for a month, and she hasn't washed her hair, and that's stuck. So Grandma comes out with that sewing needle, that yarn, the needle for taking the yarn open, and pokes it in there and pulls that hair open, and says, "You're not wearing them braids anymore." So that's what this is. We're taking those braids and we're unraveling those braids. That makes a little bit better sense?
Yeah.
So when you look at it in a way, a language you guys can understand, that's when it becomes a benefit. You guys can come up around, man. Don't be afraid. You're walking in dominion now, right?
Yeah.
This is different than just like a talk where someone's going to stand there and talk. I don't do that kind of stuff. I get involved with the people I'm talking with.
So what are you trying to feel for?
I'm trying to feel for, here's here's the bump right here for your pelvis. Inside here should be like an even. See that little step right there?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be there.
Okay.
And so right past it, there's like dips down a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the way the whole thing should be.
Okay.
So right there where I felt where it's supposed to be, now I'm just kind of pulsing in and out, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to see if I can fix this one section some. Remember, don't say you're going to fix anybody, say you're going to see if you can help them. Okay, that's a good question. Who's the next question?
Do you think we could overdo treatment? Like, can there be such thing as doing this too much?
This kind of work?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
You can do it in the morning, you can do it in the night. Only time you don't want to, like, if say you have a hamstring and you have a big ball here, oh dang, dude, you're tight everywhere.
No, I got one there.
So we'll go to that. Let's go lean forward just a little bit. So it only has 2 attachments at his butt cheek right there, and so you can hear there's less tissue there. So what happens where that big ball is, it starts pulling the tissue from his knee, and it pulls it from his butt where the connection is. So what we want to do is go right in the middle of this spot. Oh dang, man, this is like a softball up in here.
Yeah, I pulled it twice my senior year.
And what they give you to do to fix it?
Stretches.
So did you guys all hear that?
Yes.
What they going to do to stretch it? So we already talked about the muscle has the knot, the daughter has the braids aren't coming out, got to get the yarn needle out. If they're not going across these fibers, if you're not taking the knot out, the stretch stops where the knot is. So what's that muscle? Is that his leg's probably 2 feet long there or something?
Yeah.
From here to here? And you got the middle part of it's got a big knot in it? And he's already had a problem twice? Man, it's a good thing you said something today. See how God works?
Yeah.
So we're doing the sideways movement first, right? Remember why we're doing that?
Cross fibering.
Yeah, cross fibering is the name. And what do you get? Blood flow and what else?
Circulation.
Come on! You got to be able to repeat it. If you can't repeat it, you're never going to learn it.
Not real. It's not real.
You got to make it part of what you guys do.
Now, how would a massage gun help with that?
It would just beat it up and it would be just the same.
Okay, that's not one aspect, but it is.
So see how we got like a little cavity there now? We actually made like your bicep is flexed. There's a hump in your bicep, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going right in the middle of it. I'm making a little indentation. And now I'm going to go up towards his butt and I'm going to go down towards the back of his knee. So I'm taking some of that muscle that's stuck and I'm doing the cross fiber at the same time. And I'm forcing that knot to go some down and some up. Because if I push it all down towards his knee, and there's just 2 small attachments out of his butt cheek, then it's going to break there. Then he's out for a couple seasons. A lot of people call me the muscle planer. Say you have a piece of wood, it's got dips and valleys, and it's got high spots, and you want to make that muscle flat again, you have to plane it and put it in the right position again. Okay, now just stand up and see if you feel any different.
It does hurt, sir.
Yeah.
The hammer, yeah.
Making a touchdown out of you next.
Pick 6.
And see, that's just 3 or 4 minutes. So you start putting those different things together. I want to show you one more over here when you have shoulders, because you always got all that gear on, right? So you're kind of leaning like this, a little bit rounded. Do you guys have a TRX in your gym? So I'm going to stand up pretty much upright. I got my elbows bent like this, and from here I'm just going to walk backwards. And it feels like you're going to fall down, but this thing will hold 500 pounds. So I'm about 189, so I don't think I'm going to fall. Okay, so now I'm like this. Breathing, you know guys how important breathing is, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth and watch my shoulders. See how they just dropped? Now you see when I'm breathing, now watch this one. I'm breathing because I want to show off. My whole chest is moving around, right? You want to breathe in through your chest without moving anything else. It's called muscle isolation. C.T. Fletcher taught me, Sadler, you have to talk to the muscle and command it to move. So I'm commanding my shoulders to relax, but I'm using the breathing to help. So I'm breathing in without moving my body. Exhaling. See how it's just dropping down?
Yeah.
And then from there, when you're done, if I just round my shoulders forward, I ruin the whole thing. So I stay in this position, and I walk right forward, and I stand up. So who's first?
How long do you do that? How long do you do that?
Usually about a minute. And then you do several different sets of it.
Okay.
So you said I just gotta get in and walk back?
Yep. And just go right to the top of your bicep. And then take some tension out first. Go ahead and bend right here. Okay. Now from right here, you just walk back. Beautiful. All right, and then you take now your breathing. Look at you, you're already a champion. See, I moved about 1.5 inches. Okay, now this time I want you to breathe, but I don't want you to move your whole body when you breathe. Just make it a little more shallow so you're not moving your whole body around, just your lungs. Mm-hmm. Pick up your hips just a little bit right there. There you go. Got about 15 more seconds. There you go. Those small little movements of lead pencil thickness is the difference between pain and no pain. And he's moving a lot more than that. Now keep your shoulders right there and walk forward. And then we'll take these off. And see if you feel any less tension, if your shoulders move any easier.
I feel like maybe I just did this in an hour. I'm just holding that position. But you feel better though.
Yeah.
You feel a lot looser.
So,
Good work. Good work.
look, he was watching, man. We got the directions down. Whoa, you see those shoulders come back?
Yeah.
Boy, look at that. Now we'll stay there about 15 seconds, okay? And just chill out. Pretend C.T. Fletcher's in the room. And just let those, talk to them muscles, man. Tell those muscles to relax. You should feel it going all the way across here also.
Yes.
Okay, just keep your shoulders right there and slowly walk forward.
Feels good, feels loose.
Yeah.
Is when he was going, his right shoulder was back more than his left.
Yeah.
Show that his left shoulder
Yeah.
is tighter than
Yeah.
his right.
Tight.
Yeah.
Yes, you saw that.
Yeah, and so he probably has a tight lat because his shoulders turned in a little bit also. And how many people know what size the lat muscle is on your body? Like, is it a small muscle? Is it a big muscle?
Big muscle.
And as far as, is it the biggest one or second biggest or?
Oh, third.
It's up there.
It's
I don't.
oh first.
It's the biggest muscle. He said first. It's the biggest muscle in your upper body.
Really?
Yeah. Its purpose in life is to internally rotate your shoulder. So you got the gear on, you're attacking someone, coach is watching from the sideline, you guys have got all this adrenaline going, and then you're going, you know, this wants to turn in. So when you start it back from here, you get a lot more power to turn it in because it's going to come back.
Right.
What happens when the muscle goes out, it doesn't come back, then you get tendonitis and all that other kind of stuff. Right. So what you do is you take a medicine ball, you just lay it in this corner, in that area, and I give you guys cards, all the stuff's on Instagram, it's all free. and you take that 8-pound medicine ball, lay it in that little socket. Do this one, you guys, yourself, but your hands will be facing this way instead of this way. So before the fighters go in the cage and you're warming up the legs and stuff, you're going to start here, and you're going to get on both sides. So here's your adductor, here's your IT band, and you're going to kind of pulse like this. Oh man, it's like a rock.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's tight.
Both sides? Or
Yeah, more on the outside.
Okay. So it was an IT band thing. Oh yeah, I can feel it.
So when you do the pulsing, you're going to get blood flow and circulation too. Not exactly the same as the cross fiber, but it's going to make a difference. And so what you'd be doing yourself is you'd be having your hands facing down this way before you go out in the field and you're doing your own practices. You guys can make your own, exactly. You guys can make your own warm-up routines for yourselves.
Give that one to Josh Glenn.
Oh, this John hurts. Oh, it's right there. It
Yep.
hurts the most.
So that means when it's hurting down there, do you think muscles pull or do you think they push?
Every muscle in the body pulls, right?
There you go.
No,
You guys should be hanging out with this guy.
yeah.
Take everything out of your pocket on this side.
The only reason I know that is because our trainer told us that. He said he describes the body, like human body, as a puppet because nothing pushes and everything pulls.
Yeah. So when he's got the problem down here, there's a lot of big muscles up here, right? It's hurting down there because these are pulling it up.
Right.
When you go to rehab, where do they work? Right on that spot.
Yeah.
So see that? That's like its own separate little spot there.
It's going to be uncomfortable.
So we want to mold it all back into one piece.
It's like the weirdest feeling. It's like it hurts, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I know. It's like a sting, but not a sting.
And so and I thought that everybody could do this, right? And people started coming to me. They go, dude, no one's worked on me like the way you're working on me. You're actually helping me and you're giving me homework. I'm actually getting my life back. I'm playing better sports than I was before. And I said, okay. But I just assumed everybody else knew.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. You never assume the blessings of God's going to give you. I never assumed. I never even knew what I was going to say. I just asked God what I should say, and I opened my mouth, and here we are.
I appreciate you, John.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I
Yeah,
appreciate you too.
you're very welcome. Because I thought, when I was your guys' age, I didn't listen unless someone showed me something, and they could actually do it, and they could actually make a change, no matter what it was. And I thought, well, whenever I go do stuff, I do stuff where I show people in the room. It's not a pre-recorded thing, you know? And then showing, that's the main thing. So when you got a good pastor up in church, man, he'd be walking that room, throwing his hands around, showing you. Since there's 4 big muscles grouped together here, we're just kind of working at that side to side, that kind of cross fiber. And what will happen, the more you roll this down, that'll go all the way down to your knee, and that will shift, and that knot will move. And that will move, it'll make a little clunk.
And that bone will get back.
And it'll go back to where it's supposed to be.
Because right now, if I could just show you right now, like
Yeah.
just keep your hand right there. You
Yeah.
can hear it happen. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's been clicking out of place.
Yeah.
Probably since my junior year of high school.
Yeah.
Hasn't gone away.
Because they say that the patella's not tracking properly in the center.
That's what my doctor told me on the MRI, that your patella tendon isn't tracking over it.
So do they tell you what to do to get rid of it?
They tried to tell me to just roll. Someone said that, one of my trainers said I had IT band syndrome. The other one said I had VMO, and those thigh muscles weren't firing, which caused it to be pulled out. And then what I'm doing right now is breaking up the scar tissue, stretching out my entire quad.
Okay.
Like with a quad stretch.
Okay. So the stretch, remember we talked about in the beginning, the stretch works great until it gets to the knot.
Till it gets,
So when the knot comes up where he's having a problem, but when I go up in here, I can feel it creaking under your kneecap.
yeah, that's that instability. People like shifting my whole kneecap around.
Okay, that's perfect. I thought today was the last one.
No.
I had to drop off.
See that? So this big old knot, these muscles going down here are not in the proper alignment.
I think we got like 2 more.
So there may be other stuff going on, but when this is not in the proper position to begin with, that's a big issue.
Depending on where it's at.
You got to unravel the knot. It's like I'm doing the braids on the girl's hair. That stuff does not, these knots do not move. That thing is there for the duration.
Yeah.
It's saying very bad things to me right now, and I don't even care because I work for God. I'm commanding this to heal. I'm commanding this to move. I'm asking God which way should I move my elbow? Which way should I move my arm? Which way should I pulse it to unlock that muscle? And you just have to have the right dedication in those things, because mine's right on the inside only. And sometimes it's really bad, and then I'll work on it for a week, and it won't bother me at all. I'm at church Sunday, man, I'm praising God. My knee doesn't hurt at all. So I wait a couple of days, and now it's back hurting again, because I didn't get after it. I was on it, I didn't get after it.
Consistency.
So that 8-pound medicine ball I bought, that's what you want to use to roll this.
And just roll on top of it, medicine ball. And will that break up the knots, or is that?
Sure will.
So that's it. It's just on both, all four,
Yeah.
3 sides of
Yeah.
the leg. On the inside, the front of it, and the outside.
See that little shift right there?
I felt it.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is give you the ball to make you see. Now you guys can see. Do a quick little demo. You're going to start off like you're doing a plank, and you're going to put the ball right at the top of your pelvis there. And this is your driver on the outside, and you're just like doing a plank, and you just look straight down. So you're not looking up like that, and you're not looking down like that because you hurt your neck by the time you're done. So this is driving me up and down like this a little bit, right?
Yep.
And then I'm going to move down a little bit more. See how that shifted? So now I'm going to go to the side. Remember with the cross fiber, right? Circulation and blood flow. Oh, right here is just freaking brutal. So, so there was a little shift there. So then when I want to get the IT band right on the outside, all I'm going to do is stay right here. I'm just going to put this foot out a little bit further, roll the ball right to the edge, tilt like this, and roll right down this line.
Oh, wow.
Can we substitute the ball for like one of like the half rollers? Or you get balls?
Yeah, you want a ball like this. The half roller, since it's completely round, it's only one dimension. This ball is round just like the world.
Yeah.
So when you get on muscles, when the dimension of your muscles changes, that roll doesn't change.
Yeah.
This ball fits every little dimension. And when I go back down to the front, I just come back down like this.
And what if you try to do the inside of your leg?
Then you just twist like this.
Oh, wow.
So do you think that we need to figure out, like, as we as athletes should know which way our fibers are going so we could run across from them?
Yeah, there's a app called Real Bodyworks.